Of course, one person reads, the other person restates, and you have your sticky notes on your desk if you need to mark any words that you come across that you are not sure of. Any words that you do not know or maybe have a hard time figuring out, you can also put in your word power journal.
The hurricane hunters will continue to monitor the storm as it grows worse. If they do fly through a hurricane, their prop-driven plane will be subjected to the most destructive weather for summers.
You just read that the really, really big, strong hurricanes are bigger than the world's entire electrical energy output for a single day, and then that it can reach up to 150 miles per hour to 190 miles per hour.
The ground is littered with shingles, piece of wood, and other debris. So I'm gonna mark a word because I don't know what shingles means. I don't know what shingle means. Shingles. And by that, I'm gonna guess it means rubble.
So, a quest that dates back to antiquity.
And what's your word?
Antiquity. So, maybe it means the day that something happened, like perhaps maybe he murdered someone at that time, possibly. Because it says a quest that dates back to antiquity.
Okay, and my word was kinesis.
Kinesis? Okay, and what do you think that means?
Well, what the strategy that I'm gonna use is look, read, and read ahead.
Okay.
But also it tells me what kinesis is, and after the letter, the word or, and it also tells me what it means, which means body language.
Natural disasters cause damage to property, loss of property every year. Is natural disasters cost billions of dollars.
You read about basically how the natural disaster help people in need that need help after the hurricane or the tornado has left. Okay. The current trends in the natural disasters tells a sad story.
Okay, well, I'll just summarize what we read. On page 23, we read about how when the storm gets closer, how bigger and intensive the winds are and how the water gets closer and closer to land.
I agree because this was mainly talking about how the storm was getting bigger and bigger and how it was really catastrophic.
The most dangerous part of the hurricane, you say, how they fly through it, gave information and evidence from the text.
This blank cloud is the eye wall, which is the wall.
I agree with y'all, but can y'all restate because I wanna have I need help with that a little bit.
They're not intimidated to show their answer to their partner or tell their partner that's not good enough. They can challenge each other and get really good answers from the very beginning.
I agree with that, and I like to add on that it's the eye wall is it states on page 9, a caption. It says the wind speed is the highest and the thunderstorms are the most severest in the eye wall.
I notice that their books are open more, that they are going back to the text and finding proof for their answers, looking for the evidence, using that academic language. And I think that's a great skill that they can use in all of their classes, not just in reading.
It answered the question, and it got to a 100-point answer on the summary rubric. And some additional information I like to add was a few details, through the storms, we see how each storm changed by the picture, because the picture gives us a good illustration of what category it is. And if you're in a hurricane, you can look outside, and if you remember the pictures, you'll know what category hurricane you're in. Did everyone hear the answer?
Identify the problem that a team member had understanding. The problem we had was that we couldn't pronounce Jones.
Yeah, I gave y'all great. Oh, your things. Okay, I'll give it to you in the class. Okay.
We couldn't pronounce it, and solving the problem, we chunked it to see how to say it and how to pronounce it.
Explain how using the strategy helped you better understand text.
It helped us understand text because now we know how to say the word and how to have a smooth rhythm.
Yeah, and also tells us what town it is in danger in the text. Yeah, okay.
For my wrap-up sentence, should I say what I learned in today's reading lesson is how the eye wall has the highest winds and the most severe thunderstorms? Or you can put so therefore that is why the drop zone operator wants to target the eye of the hurricane or something like that. Okay. And then we can also put mine and yours together and make up something better.